Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde. You know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
Refuse with pretext, take offense.
Why don't you stay with Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, but Miss Caitlin has more in common with Miss Alice, and they get along so well.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
Okay, hello, this is Chiak. We are back with Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. Let's get this out of the way. It's quite the mustache, I was gonna say. Okay, oh my god, I'm wasting time. Scarf, follows fashion trend. American Pride. Okay. He has his own name. Personalized boots. What? A pocket mirror? I mean, I'm just going by the way he's dressed. Because... yeah, fashion trend, that type of stuff. There we go. Orson Wilde, not yet 30 years of age, is a star of American theatre who came to London to study the role of Sherlock Holmes. It is probable that he began his study previously. He smokes the same brand of tobacco as Holmes. Orson is narcissistic and follows fashion. He admires his own reflection. The brooch pinned to his breast displays his American pride.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
Oh my god. Don't move. It's okay, Sherlock. Okay, find out more information about Orson Wilde. Am I sneaking into... Did you even have stuff? Did you just... Even...
Wilde's already making himself at home.
Okay.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
What is this? Beauty for face and...
This must be grease paint.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Face powder of an excellent quality.
Okay.
I use the same brushes for makeup.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that! No!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Okay, sorry. There was like some weird cropping when she first came in, and then it kind of did the first-person perspective thing. Okay. Yeah, is that... I was about to say it looks like the nose if we wear glasses. Let's just go with that for now. We can change it later. How am I supposed to know that? Different boots. Oh, that's... Okay, those are the only two things. Oh my god, I wish I didn't. Okay. Well, this is on the left-hand ring finger. I'm just putting that there. We'll see if it's right or not, though. Why would you put a family heirloom on the left-hand ring finger? Sorry, not right hand. Yeah. Did I say right hand before? I feel like I did at some point, but either way, it's left hand. Mary Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing mismatched boots. Mary is a wealthy young lady. She is engaged to be married. That is it.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Oh, what? Okay.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Okay.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
I'm sorry, say what?
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
Okay. Public notice of disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Holmeser Angel has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is of around 5 feet 7 inches in height, of strong build, with a sallow complexion. He is black-haired with bushy side whiskers and a mustache. She is likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and gray Harris tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leaden Street. I don't know how to pronounce that. If you're in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. Okay. Then the letter. My dear love, please don't worry your sweet head. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family, who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much. And I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels so we can meet again. No. What? It told me... You said exit. Okay, clearly I'm supposed to be doing something.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special.
Okay.
We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely.
Okay.
There
Oh,
are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable, they won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father. Okay.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten.
Oh my god. Don't
Quite
tell me-
common paper with a light yellow tint.
Don't tell me that.
Fairly common ink, nothing special.
Okay, anything else?
I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice. Stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention.
So I can see there's a K here. So where's there a K? Okay, the E doesn't count. Where is there a K? Fine. I guess I'll just...
This letter has a defect.
Question is it the same defect?
One more letter with a defect.
Okay. Do you want me to click the M again?
One more letter with a defect.
Okay, so we have the M, the K, and the...
It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. Another letter match with the same defects. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, one typewriter. The letters have the same typewriter defect and were written by one person on a single typewriter. I don't know, having 3 of the same defects, that's stretching it. What's a dent? Oh. Her eyesight. Where's her eyesight? Kept at home, Mary's income. Okay, hold on. That as well. Okay. Mary had the opportunity to socialize without her stepfather's knowledge. The family have an interest in Mary remaining single as they have access to her inheritance. Mary and her stepfather trusted one another. Mary was told to remain at home as her stepfather believed it would be better for her. And then what's this one? For some reason, Holmes or Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Holmes or Angel. Hosmer Angel was a reticent and shy man. Okay, let's just see in terms of... Mary's stepfather took his business trip. Mr. Windybank is Mr. Angel. This is... what is this? Obviously this is gonna lead to something else. Which obviously I think this is what it is, but I'm curious what the other options are gonna be. Oh. So if I keep it the same... Mr. Holmes or Angel is a crook who was hired by Mr. Windybank to keep his stepdaughter and her money close to home. Mr. Angel did what he was required and disappeared. Mary Sutherland's father wished for her to stay loyally bound to Mr. Holmes or Angel, so keeping Mary and her money close to home. Okay, that's another option. The law cannot touch Mr. Windybank, but at least Mary should know the truth. I mean... Okay, in this case, they're definitely written with the same typewriter. One is a coincidence, but having it 3 times, that's really stretching it. Unless, I don't know, do the same typewriters all have the same defect with a particular letter? Okay. Yeah, and then that instantly... Interesting, so no matter... Okay. And then if I... Oh, sorry. Mr. Holmes or Angel played with Mary's heart before deciding to abandon her. He did everything he could not to be found. It would be senseless to continue the search. Okay. I feel like this is one of the things where it might not really matter what happens in the end. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's just have a look at the letters again. I just want to read their contents, basically. My dear love, don't worry, sweethead. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family who understand nothing of love? We have a wonderful time together, didn't we? While your father was in France. Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you're in my life. I wish that was possible. I love you very much, and I'm waiting for the moment your stepfather leaves on his travels so we can meet again. No signing of the letter. Take the opportunity to send you these few lines in the hopes that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable. They won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice and stay at home. I'll be back before long. Five feet, 7 inches. Are we going to get information about the father? Black-haired, bushy side whiskers. I mean, I feel like it would make... Even though she has poor eyesight, it just... I mean, are you saying she... She says she wears her spectacles often, right? Hold on. Let's go back to the character profile. She has poor eyesight. Failed to notice that she was wearing mismatched boots. Like, are you saying her eyesight is so poor that she cannot tell that she... On these... I mean, I don't know. Does she not wear her spectacles, her glasses when she's out and about? Is it too embarrassing? So dishonorable, they won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother. And all I can think right now is either... Mary's stepfather, Mr. Windibank, adopted the disguise and played the role of Mr. Holmes or Angel to keep his stepdaughter and her money close to home. Mary Sutherland is an honest and gentle young lady who should be allowed to live her own life. She does not deserve to be deceived in such a fashion. Okay, and then if he is away, Mr. Holmes or Angel is a crook who was hired by Mr. Windibank to keep his stepdaughter and her money close to home. Mr. Angel did what was required and disappeared. Mary Sutherland's stepfather wished for her to stay loyally bound to Mr. Holmeser, Angel, so keeping Mary and her money close to home. The law cannot touch Mr. Windibank, but at least Mary should know the truth. Even if Miss Sutherland is told the truth about Mr. Angel, she will not believe it. She loves him too much and she will never accept the reality. See, because I feel like it could go either way. If it is the same person or if he hired someone, no matter what, it's like he could be writing the letters anyway. I don't know. Let's go for the more, the more racy one. Yeah. Oh boy. Interesting. I'm just like, are you saying that she's not wearing her glasses all the time? Because obviously they're keeping her close for the money. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, this is so hard. Because I don't really see a clue that would lead to either, it could, like, to me so far there's nothing to equally say if it is the same person or if he just hired someone. The only thing, maybe if he is actually in a different country, it might be harder for him to write the letter. On the other hand, I mean, what reason is there? Unless, well, I mean, it could be, if he hired someone, it could be that they didn't know how to write. That is an option. I don't know what their education is. I mean, if they can act in a certain way, in a high society way, then maybe hiring a crook, assuming, unless they're a really good con man, would be harder to pass off. But we'll see where this takes us.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door, and then conveniently slipped away. To bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat. Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains.
Oh boy.
It's ticking.
Yeah, I was about to say. Was that an option there, or was it...
It's ticking.
Can I oh, select action. Okay, here we go. I was
I
wondering
see wires
what...
inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Okay, so I need to use the... Oscar, are you still here? You might want to
A fancy
evacuate.
ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it.
What?
There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation.
What else am I supposed to be looking
package
at?
with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
So, what am I looking at here?
A source... A packet...
What? Oh. I really don't know. Sure, because this is I'm very lost on what I was supposed to be
A
doing
fancy
there.
ticket. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Okay.
Whew.
Okay. The blue... Okay, now that's still... Oh. What the hell? I'm just cutting all of these wires now. Hello? Is there a wire I haven't cut already? I've literally cut every single wire. Fast forward.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
I like it. They're just like utmost confidence that, yeah, Sherlock will be fine.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hare lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins.
You got his jacket.
Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Now, how much was a penny back then? So I know it's definitely... You okay, sir?
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
Never mind, I don't need to talk to you. Oh, well, unless he's method acting right now and he's like, I am Sherlock Holmes. Oh? Is it personalized? Be personalized.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
This guy
There are
needs
ink
to go.
stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Rally Mohawks, bring out your axes and tell King George we'll pay no taxes on his foreign tea. His threats are vain and vain to think, to force our girls and wives to drink his vile bohea. Then rally boys and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. Okay.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Okay. Are they after you then?
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
Hey, boy, you
Good
okay?
job, Toby.
I mean, you heard the thing
Thanks
as well.
to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Okay. Is there anything? Here we go. Imagine... Can't imagine in an encyclopedia, but maybe... Ooh. Maybe in the encyclopedia. I mean, if we are talking history, then... Okay, here we go. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place, and was located on Union Street in Boston's North End. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London, near the harbour, in the district of Whitechapel.
Here it is.
Always Whitechapel.
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
Okay, sorry, this guy is like, he's interfering with the investigation. But it's funny just to see how Sherlock is just going to slowly lose his mind every close copying that he does of Sherlock's behavior, and getting in the way of the investigation probably. Technically he already has. But maybe Sherlock will put him to good use. Okay, so what's happening? Oh, I'm still in my sleeping clothes, I just realized. That's it. Okay, let's get dressed. We're not going out in our morning gown. Festive attire, doctor's outfit, bandit outfit, sportswear, casual suit. Oh, are we doing the sailor's outfit? I'm sure at some point we'll get to wear the sailor's outfit, so... Oh no, that's just... Oh.
He's so funny.
Oh, it's your birthday, Toby.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already. Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
Ooh.
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wilde's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back. Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
Okay. Oh my god. So, her flat's on the other side, isn't it? Can I climb in through the balcony? Is that a thing? I want to see if it's possible. Oh, it is. Wouldn't make sense to go through the front door. You may use several lockpicks at once to lift plates and open the lock. Ah, okay. So, okay, so there's obviously this first one. Okay, but how do I choose? What? But you said there's two. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's how you... I was like wondering what was going on. Oh, what? Oh, turns out... Okay, never mind. This one here is still too short. Okay. Can I not move it forward? Or do I have to remove both of them and then... Yeah, I was like, okay, that's what I'm wondering, because I'm like, I'm trying to remove it. Okay, so... Oh, I keep forgetting how to switch the lock. Okay, so this one should be... Here we go, that's what's going on. Okay, I confirmed that. There we go.
It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be. It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time. A phonograph cylinder.
Oh, okay, are you just taking that? Oh, hello. Rotate the dial to plot an entire path through the maze in order to open the casket. Okay. So the question for me right now... This one can go up. This one's a dead end no matter what. This one go down through here. See, we want to reach that end, right? There we go. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I'm no longer in this world, and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone and you will be sent to live with who knows who, an unknown family. I do not trust the institution who behaved so cruelly toward your father. But please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allowed you to speak with the souls of the dead, so we may talk soon, your aunt.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past, and as you well know, I am always a warrior. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hoped you would be happy. But people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you, so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffered so much, but I'm happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve, with all of the happiness that's possible. Your friend,
Alice
Anna.
was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
He wakes early, despite the fact that the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a street urchin with work. I believe the boy's name is Wiggins. His friend, Dr. Watson, is always nearby. They seem very close. He is respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
Okay. Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friends, so I need to look stunning. Be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning. And that's it.
Alice has recently used this.
Okay. There's actually something else here. Okay.
It has no smell.
Okay. He just takes a huge gulp.
It has a bitter taste.
Why
No
would-
smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing drug to aid sleep.
A barbiturate is...
Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing.
I think he knows that it's not just a women thing.
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother.
My dear mother, Sarah de Bouvier. Spiritualism and psychic research. Wait, you're telling me that
Strange
necklace...
taste in literature.
Dear Mrs. de Bouvier, I want to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. You can come to collect it whenever convenient, any evening of the week, Miss Hudson landlady. Alice Flolia Hamilton. Port of Spain, Trinidad.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton.
Floella.
Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here.
Why is it kept so dark? Also, did you leave your fireplace?
It's shut tight. This lock is quite new.
Which, alright, you have the key for that. You gonna put all this stuff back, or, you know what? I've got a feeling she's gonna know either way.
Oh my god.
Okay. This took an interesting turn.
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte.
I mean, was this just set up to mess with him? This all seems very unusual.
My distant ancestor, Horace Verne. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago. Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
Not publicly. You didn't solve that crime publicly. Was that the 320 is the one we looked at.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
Okay. Mass suicide leaves 27 dead at Ceuta, Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Spain. The deceased, who were members of the Veneration of the Dead, had consumed a soft drink laced with deadly cyanide and sedatives. Police were only able to save one young woman, Alice Flora Hamilton. The lady, who was unharmed yet in deep shock, remains unable to shed any light on this sad case. Okay, that doesn't really explain her risk, though. I'm sorry, the light just kind of went boop?
Abraham Lincoln.
What?
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism.
Okay. Wasn't that... Was it common back then? I don't know if I read wrong or it was like a big thing, or at least a number of people, very big named people, practice spiritualism.
It's closed.
Okay, either way, we're done investigating the flat. I'm assuming, actually, that would be the front door, right? Sherlock, you're gonna put any of this stuff back? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if she was just doing testament. I don't know. This is it could just be a revenge tale. We'll see. I don't know if it's something more, if the information we're getting is actually true.
Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the Green Dragon Tavern alone.
Okay, so he's all tuckered out for investigating. Oh! Another letter. Mr. Holmes, if you are reading this and I am already dead, I would like to thank you for all that you did. It means a lot to me. It was my deep scar, my greatest redemption that I felt I had to perform before leaving this world. Thank you. Sincerely, Albert. Okay. So, with that, yeah. Disguise yourself as a bandit. Okay. So we are disguised, not a sailor, but a bandit. Alright, so. Okay. Where is the bandit outfit? Here we go. Let's head to the makeup table. And get ourselves... We need some facial hair, not glasses. What's a good... That looks... Maybe. We already did the bald look. Ooh, you know what? I want bowler hat. Okay, facial hair. So I think these are just combinations of other ones. Where's this one? You know what? We'll go with this one. Alright. This is our bandit outfit. Let's go. Anything? I don't imagine there should be... Okay, there's actually some stuff already. My analysis table. Reporters. Orson looks exactly like Sherlock Holmes. Reporters didn't notice the substitution. Orson is a fine actor. The reporters didn't notice that he was not Sherlock Holmes. Orson is obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes. He makes sure to dress and behave in the same manner as Holmes. Okay, so the question is, how involved is this guy in terms of what's happening? The bomb was made from simple materials, dry cell alarm clock. Orson burned one of the pages of the attacker's diary. Okay, something's already... So Orson deliberately destroyed the analysis table and the attacker's evidence. Orson only wanted to help with the evidence. It was a coincidence that he destroyed the analysis table. Okay, I don't think those two are going to connect with each other, so I think we're good there. I'm surprised that we already have...
I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Okay.